got me all the way up. So let me explain to y'all. Let me explain to y'all the story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Been talking to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touch her. Man, you got me up. You mean when you can leave? First of all, hold on. Man, first she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? Talking about she don't fly Spirit. No. Okay, so I get her motherfucking. So I get her.
It's a date, Master. Yes, we're back. We're gonna get into some good game today. I think I might do 2. I may do 2 for the good people. Like I said, we're gonna run this channel up. We got to get it going. Make sure you share the video, like it, comment, whatever you need to do. Share this game, because we're gonna get into the fabric, and we're gonna take that vanilla. We taking the vanilla extract. We remove that from all content, all game, all info. We take the vanilla out. So what we're going to chop up is, it's going to be a 2-part video. This might be a little longer than my normal videos. I'm looking at these videos circulating with the guys paying this and flying chicks out. And you, like I said, when you see these things coming back to back, you got to think that a lot of these guys are trying to get clout and build pages and OnlyFans and that type of shit. Because they know, we believe if it's on the internet, it has to be real. Man, it's on the internet. That shit real. It's a lot of square shit going on. But like I said, we're going to look at it from a red pill lens as always. And for the guys who are just red pill fanatics, red pill is simply realistic, real-time reality perspective. None of that, you got to do the game. Don't call in 3 days and all that lame, that shit. We ain't doing all of that. But, it's another guy I'm gonna talk about. We're going to talk about the passport gang, flying out women, going out to different countries. And no hate to him, no shade to him. The guy, Austin Holloman, he's on the rise. He's getting a lot of traction. I watch some of his videos. And this is no shade to guys who are taking this route. You have to do what works for you. Everybody doesn't have the same agendas. But we must understand the simping and the tricking semantics. Now, when it comes to the passport gang, and you going out and you're putting this women up against these type of women. See, a lot of these guys are green. They think women in other countries don't follow American culture and content from Americans. This is how they get the edge. This is how they know how to acquiesce. Again, you must ask, if you're able to come into another country as let's say, a black man or a white man, and these women are just uberly available to you, you got to ask, well, what about the men in their country? When you leave and come back to the States, what do they do? When you go and spend, okay, let's say it's budget friendly. See, again, it's not cheap just to get out to Brazil and stay for it. That is not the case. You're going to spend some money some way, somehow. So when you go out and spend the money, do all of the process, going through the traveling, the customs and shit like that, and you meet these women and you kick it for 3 to 4 days, you get your rocks off. She gives you this this feminine energy. When you leave, what does she do? When you come back to the States, what does that woman that you think is all in love with you do? You think she just sits and waits? See, it's a lot of guys that are very green. It's easy to run game on you, because you think you meet this chick from Brazil or the Dominican. When you meet her, you're the one. You're the one that's going to make her sit down and sit in the closet until you give her a date that you're going to be back in 3 to 4 months. See, we got this thing called semantics. See, it sounds good, but when you apply it in real time, you got to ask, well, how does that make sense? How is she uberly available to a guy that she just met, and within hours, she's all enamored? You had laid down this top-notch game. If you can't get chicks in the States to give you a certain level of respect, what makes you think you go over the water? She don't know you from a can of paint, but she's just going to be overly submissive and respectful and do your bidding. And she's going to submit to your every request. Come on, man. Simping and tricking. Simping and tricking is global. So just because you went overseas or to another country to get women and you spent whatever and they look at you in a certain way, it's no different than how black women look at white men in this land. They see a man coming from the States, they are automatically under the impression, well, he must be well-to-do because he has the leisure and these resources to come over here and kick it with me. He has the time and availability to come over here and kick it with me and her, et cetera, et cetera. So they have their own conditioning over there as well, that men that come from America are well-to-do or are of a certain caliber. The same way the black women that you're having all of these problems with look at white men in this land. They automatically perceive Brad to be better quality because of the conditioning and the programming that you get a white man, he's automatically going to take care of home. He's automatically going to pay your bills. He's automatically going to be of upper echelon or higher class. See, again, you have to read between the lines. Simping and tricking semantics. And we see through this. That's why I say it's no vanilla. And like I said, it's no shade to the... If you want to get your passport and go over there and trick on Dominicans and because they're more beautiful, feminine, I'm not knocking that. But again, we're going to call a spade a spade. If you can't get a bitch in this land to operate, what make you think she's going to do it? She's going to get over here, play the game, and do you just like they did the other NBA players, NFL players who thought they were the one, who got a Dominican, Brazilian, Latina chick. Same shit. Now, let's get into the flying out women thing, because that, again, is going into the simping and tricking semantics, where you got this guy on the front of this video talking about he spent $5K on a chick. He did this. He's breaking it down. She didn't even want to fly Spirit, so I got her to Delta. My guy, simping and tricking. If you got 5 racks to spend on a chick that you don't even know that you met on Instagram, what does that say about your caliber? Because if you have to fly her out, that means her distance from you is a little bit, it's not enough for driving. That she would get in her car to drive to see you. That shows the desire dynamic is not even, or it's not balanced on her end. You need women to want you more than you want them. So you go into this spiel and she's just sitting on the bed all casual. Now, we don't know if this is a skit or some, clout chasing and let me build my following type of move. We don't know this. But again, let's just take it at face value. If you got 5 racks to spend on a chick that you haven't seen in person, you're a trick. You a simp and a trick, and you're getting mad to where you want to put her on camera. See, this is the black man. And you wonder why women, you think you putting this out, this is going to what? Women are looking at this and saying, well, this is a trick-ass nigga. Why is this guy flying out women and spending 5 racks and when he haven't seen her? In a lot of cases, if a chick, and I don't want to equate the two, but let's do it for the conversation in the context. The same way a chick would just lay down and give you some pussy not knowing you is equivalent to a man spending a few racks to fly you out and he haven't seen you, doesn't know your character, doesn't know what you're about. It's almost the same thing. Almost. Not quite, but almost. See, we turn into tricks. But you spending 5 racks on a chick that you haven't seen in person. Why are you spending 5 racks on a bitch to get some pussy for anyway? You that thirsty? You can't get a chick of a certain level in your own city. You got to fly a bitch out and you got to spend 5 racks on her. I don't care. And they'll say, it ain't tricking if you got it. Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, the fuck it is. Because if, let's say he does this 4 times a month, that's $20K. Yes, it is. See, we got all of these neutralizing phrases that we think we can throw, these semantics. We think we could throw them out and it neutralizes a narrative. Well, it ain't tricking if you got it, man. I make $100K a month. I don't give a fuck if you make $1 billion a month. Nigga, tricking is tricking. If you spending money on a bitch you don't know, she ain't shown no loyalty, she haven't done anything to deserve it, bitch, you a simp and you a trick. I told you we taking that vanilla shit off. We taking that vanilla extract out. This is why most women in this land don't respect black men and they look at them as billfolds and dildos. To most women in this land, a black man is a billfold or a dildo. One of the two. In minor cases, both, because in a lot of cases, if he got to spend it, he ain't throwing that dick like he's supposed to anyway. Because if he throwing that dick, a bitch will pay you. See, we taking that vanilla extract out. This is the issue. We want to take it the easy way. The same way these women are entitled and want these high, quote unquote, high value men to pay the way and all of this. It's the same. You trying to take the same shortcut. You can't clean dirt with dirt. You can't match. I don't do the match energies. I don't do that. I just get the fuck away from you and get you out of my face. We ain't gonna take the same shortcut you took. I'ma still take the stairs to get to where I'm going. Cause not only am I gonna get there, I'm gonna get the benefits of the work that it took to get there. I'm gonna get the benefits of what it took to take the 20 flights of stairs when you just wanted to take the elevator. Shortcut tricking and simping. It's semantics. It is tricking if you got it. So we got all of these movement past. Man, don't date American women, man. Fly out, dude. Man, come on, bro. You think you gonna go to Brazil, you gonna get a chick, she don't know you from shit, and she gonna submit to your every will. You leave, don't see her for 4 months, she just over there sitting on that pussy. Simping and tricking. And you think you want some game. Nah, you got to do the work. You got to become him. When you become that guy, you ain't got to do all of that. You ain't got to fly out the country. Bitch, it's my way or the highway. If you like it, let's bet run it. If you don't, I'll holler at you. It's simple. But you guys want to take that shortcut shit. You think you gonna cut the corners because she's cutting the corner. You see this chick going to get the BBL and getting the lace fronts and the lashes. You think you gonna, well, let me just make a lot of money so I can fly out and do all this, and I'm gonna just go to Brazil and get me some women because they love me over there. I know they don't know me for real, but I know they love me. They watching you. You don't think they following this content? You don't think they follow certain content? You think they just send in the dugout, send in the shack? How you think they in your proximity once you get over there? How you think they know where to be at? I ain't got no issues with traveling and getting cultured and getting informed, getting a global perspective. That's fine. But you going overseas to get a bitch because you can't get one over here because women ain't treating you right over here? Nah. We don't endorse that. If you gonna travel, go get cultured, go enjoy yourself, go enjoy the views of the world, that all the luxuries that life has to offer. That's what your purpose should be. And if you meet some beautiful women along the way, do that and take it as such. Don't think you're gonna go over here and meet a chick on Monday and she's in love with you on Tuesday and looking to submit to you and do all of this, and now you in a relationship. But you come back to the States and you don't see her for 4 months outside of FaceTime and Instagram. Simping and tricking semantics. We're going to break this down. Like my boy Minister Jap say, we're going to break it down to the molecule. Simping and tricking semantics, and it's global. Flying out women. If you're a boss, you got 5 racks to spend on a bitch to fly out, and she ain't even turning nothing in. You a trick. And this is the issue that we have, because you want to put it on blast for the world to see, and you only give the black man another black eye so women and other men and just people in general can look at you as a trick and with no respect. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.